In this presentation, we will be discussing on the issues that might affect Bupa Australia in the coming years, due to the changes in the modern business world. In addition, recommendations will be suggested to tackle on the identified issues. Bupa Group is a global leading health and care company, located in Australia, Brisbane. It is established in 1947, with a founding purpose to prevent, relieve and cure sickness and ill health of every kind. They also share common interest in assisting people to live happier, healthier and longer by providing a wide range of health services such as hospitals.
Issues in the macro environment were analyzed using pestle analysis, where it has been identified that the factors in economic, social, cultural and technological will bring about potential opportunities and threats to Bupa Company in the next coming years. Globalization and multiculturalism were identified as the economic issues. Globalization has increased international migration, where it creates a cultural diversity within organizations that bring about multicultural issues. Multiculturalism will lead to cultural barriers, where serious miscommunication and conflicts between employees could be a problem. Globalization was caused by the rising of China's debt and the unsolved debt incurred by European Union after the global financial crisis. Furthermore, Australia's economy is dependent on the global economy. Australia could lose its competitiveness if the global economy continues to be bad, resulting in more unemployment and business failures. Due to globalization, there was a sudden surge of migration. With increasing foreigners in the organization, it creates a cultural diversity that brings about multicultural issues. Multiculturalism results in cultural barriers, where different languages could cause serious miscommunications and conflicts. Bupa Australia should take note of these issues. Under social factors, the increasing aging population could lead to shortages of young labor in the coming years. Gender inequality is another serious issue, where women were treated unfairly in terms of pay gaps. This could result in health issues like depression and anxiety, leading to employees having a low work performance that might tarnish the company's reputation. It is estimated that there will be 8.7 million older Australians by the year 2056, which would take up 22% of the whole population in Australia. This issue could result in a shortage of young talents in the coming years. Companies like Bupa will eventually have difficulties in sustaining in the workforce with having this issue. Australia's national gender pay gap in the healthcare industry is one of the highest, with 22.8%. Men still earn 23% more than women. This issue could negatively influence Bupa Australia if it is not being handled well, as an individual's attitude and working performance could be negatively affected in an environment that practices gender inequality. Although technology advancement could increase in work efficiency, however, it will also cause Bupa to face possible challenges, where technology would take over employees or create new job categories in the workforce. Hence, a better management plan would be needed to successfully integrate both humans and technology to further increase productivity.
The suggested recommendation for tackling the identified issues is to implement a good talent management plan. Talent management plan is being focused by the HR management and executives in acquiring, hiring and retaining its talents to bring benefits to the company, where there will be the right person in the right job, being able to retain top talents and a better professional development decision. The recommended talent management plan for Bupa is managing multiculturalism, retain and attract talents through trainings and recognizing its employees' contribution and reward accordingly. To address multiculturalism issues, global leadership should be adopted, as they are more socially responsible and culturally sensitive. They also have the skill strategies to deal with such issues, where each has its own merits that could bring out the best possible way in managing challenges. With gender age gap caused by discrimination and biasness, Bupa can also implement recognition rewards based on employees' contribution, monitor promotions and raises to ensure they are bias-free. By doing this, it encourages employees to perform positively, focus on growing themselves and cultivating a culture of meritocracy in the teams. To cope with technology advancement, Bupa should provide trainings to the older employees to keep them on par with digitalization. The company could also start the new technology trainings with a small pool of employees, preferably the team leaders first, and have them guide and motivate the rest of the workforce. Issues such as globalization, gender inequality, aging population and technology advancement could bring threats to Bupa Australia in the coming years. To overcome these challenges, it was recommended for the company to manage its multicultural team, retain and reward its older employees, and implementing trainings for its employees to keep up with technology changes. With the recommended talent management plan, BIPA would be able to increase its sustainability in the changing competitive working world. Thank you for your attention.